Hi, it's Jamie with JamiesArtsalaCartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we have a wonderful kind of update today. So we are turning this corner into a large compost area. It's just sort of been our catch-all for plants, but we're going to clean it up and turn it into something very useful. And here, my husband desperately tried to dig a well. We're finding that that limestone layer in our area is super thick, so we're calling in resources on that, see if that's feasible. And then here is our giant surprise that I've been talking about. So we are going to have chickens again, right? We're going to raise chickens. And so my husband is building this wonderful coop for them, and then there'll be a run on either side. Lots of projects going on, but there'll be some cool little progress and updates that we'll have for you. All right, we've got a lot to do. Let's get to it. Wow, look at that. Man, we got a lot done today. So we moved the potted ones, and then we transplanted a couple of those bulbs. Need to get some posts, and then we'll be able to put the little fence wall around it. Progress. So this is what a fencing war looks like, or prevention of a fencing war. So the neighbor said that we had encroached on their property, so we are going to move it plus 2 inches just to alleviate any disgruntlement. So this is part of moving the fence. My husband and son will be working on that today, but I'm trying to save my little flowers here. All right, lots to do. So we're going to add all of these into this area. And then when they grow out, they'll be nice. Trying to protect grandkids from those bromeliads. They got spikies on their leaves. All right, lots to do. Wiremen at work.
That's looking a little better. All right.
We are trying to predator proof the chicken coop. My husband's done a lot of research. The best technique to do this.
No.
Alright, we've got all that wire buried and we've backfilled that little ditch with the dirt, and now he's tamping it. And other than the possibility of, could have used U-nails opposed to staples, we can always add that later if we need to. But we'll start with this. And it looks pretty good, safety wise.
Awesome proof.
We hope. Alright, now it's time to use the tiller. He's removed one of the blades so that we can do a ditch back here to do our next level of predator proofing. Well, there we are. We've got our ditch that we're going to embed our fence in to try to protect these chickens from predators. Well, we got that step done. Now we have to backfill. Moofy approved. Alright, here we are. We're getting some bins for the next phase of our self-sufficiency gardening. And I can tell you, it's pretty exciting. Getting a total of 6 of these bins today. And yes, we got them at an awesome good price.
Well, this is our planters that were used for little baby chicks in the store, and they sell them, but now they're all rusty and smell like chicken poop, and they sold them for half price, so $60 a piece. We got a whole bunch of planters to put in the backyard, potatoes. This we got 2 of these for rain barrel. We'll hook the rain gutter up in the back porch to one of them, and the other one we'll put in the chicken coop for water for the chickens. But everything is half price.
Woohoo!
So these are normally $118. I think we got them for $60 a piece. And you know, that's still a markup from what they pay, but $60 a piece is good.
But we're very excited. Aren't we, dear?
Ah, humbug.
Well, here we are. Got a load of stuff for the chicken coop. Tiller's done its work, so we're back to digging. Getting ready to put in that predator proofing little wire stuff. He's preparing to cut that wire mesh in half. That's what'll get us the pieces that we need here. Step by step. I am lacing the 2 pieces together and bending these over to strengthen, make it to one piece, make it strong, but also protect it from the chickens, those ends. Time to start creating some roost bars for the chickens. All right, we are making, what are they called? Roosting poles?
Yep.
And we'll make this one long one, and then we're going to make a couple short ones.
10 foot long.
Yeah, this is a long one. This is where I stapled it together, so that's where my ends meet. I think the chickens are going to like this.
It'll be soft for their feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives them airflow under their feet while they're sleeping, so they don't get mites and things that happen when they're wet all the time.
So I'm just holding the hemp down with this hand, and I'm twisting with my other. So I had to figure out a groove to get this to go smoothly, but this seems to work well. Well, there are the two roosting bars. Oh, there's one. And there's the big one. And then there's the other one. Husband feels like it's large enough diameter. We're going to do an experiment. See if they like the raw wood versus a little bit of hemp on there. All right. Happy to have that done. All right. Got the wire in. The ditch backfilled. There's a lot of work today. Glad this one's done. Alright, today I'll be getting that wood. My husband will help me get that screen out of there. Oh, but this is his spot. So we're going to make this, we're going to organize this a little bit today. Because that's going to be a tight turn for the lawnmower. It's worked up till now. That's where he stores stuff, so we're going to just make that a little better. Move the stuff around. Make this a little bit nicer spot. Well, there it is. We've got it semi-organized. Of course, it's got a bunch of construction stuff. And of course, we have our new load of our new project. Trailer load of Tarter metal bins for our next project. Ooh, gotta live through this one first. All right. So not only did we store spare wood, but we try to make it maybe not predator proof, but we're definitely going to have a harder time getting in. And it looks kind of cool. Alright, chickens have electricity. Lights, fans, roost. We're getting there. We created the egg box. Of course, that's our storage spot for right now. There we go. Piece by piece. We're getting it. Oh my. We got a big order. Look at all that, y'all. Alright, here we go. there's half of the chicken run. We did all this lacing, which means we wired one piece to the other, the top to the sides, and then down there at the bottom, all that we dug in is all laced to the actual chicken wire wall. Here's the other side. Same thing, we laced it together just to try to make it predator proof as possible. The inside isn't quite done yet, but we're making progress. My husband says turn the light on because he created a switch. So there's his homemade door opener. We had a couple on order from Amazon, but the day they were to be delivered, the order was canceled, and we were refunded our money. So this is the roost that I wrapped. It's pretty long, goes the whole length. We have one in the corner, and then we have this one that's not wrapped. So they have a choice. Chickens get a choice. And he's built the nesting box, but right now it's a tool holder. We're getting there. All right.
Baby peepers. Little baby peepers.
All right. We did it. There's our little ducks out here in the coop. They're growing really fast, but we do have them separated from the new inhabitants, which are all those baby chicks. Look how fast they're growing. So they're getting used to this. They literally just moved in, so they're already starting to acclimate. And they even got their little baby toy out here. So we'll watch them closely for the next several days. But that right there is a good sign. They seem to be happy. Yep, they were definitely outgrew that little feed trough we had them in. But it worked well. It did what it was supposed to. Alright, we're starting to put our marigolds in. Our husband went and got a few more, so we're going to finish filling those in. This is just a rain gutter that I drilled holes in for drainage. Mixed up a wheelbarrow full of mixed dirt, all kinds of good stuff. And it's supposed to make the chickens really happy. So this is a project that we did. And as they fill in, that'll be really good. Chickens will be able to get to them mostly through that fence, through the chicken wire, other than back here behind this. This is a mirror that my husband has wired to the outside of the coop, of the run. Real happy with how that came out. Those just went in yesterday. So we'll see how they fill in and everything. Of course, there's the windmill that he built. It's got a swing over there for him. Almost ready to let them come out into the run. They're almost old enough. There's the little ducks. Hey, ducks. They're not quite going outside yet. We've tried teaching them to go out, but they're just not quite ready. And the chickens are growing super fast. That little one, she's the smallest, but she is spunky. Yeah. Oh, look at there. Y'all be nice. Just about time to flip this pile. We're making our own dirt, y'all. How about that? This compost pile is really starting to take shape. It's almost time to turn it. Really pleased with how our compost corner turned out. So everything is starting to come into its own. So those are things we had on hand that we just lumped together. Those bromeliads are still, they haven't quite caught up to these ones in the front, but they're coming. We decided to go ahead and put our little bench back here. That's the pineapple, and that fire bush we had at the corner was so large there at the porch. It really needed to come out of the pot. So we just put it here, and we're already seeing butterflies attracted to it. So it's in a good spot. So that's what the rain gutter looks like after, let's see, about 6 weeks. So it's really come into its own. And the chickens. Well, there are our bins. We did get a sunshade. They seem to be quite happy out here. Yep, they're turning out great. So I will say I am doing an experiment. So these seeds I soaked before I planted them. And then over here, my husband just planted them straight into the soil. And wow, they're actually growing much faster. So interesting. Everything's always a big experiment. So those just got planted less than a week ago. Oh, our metal chicken. And we've even got some little bitty onions popping up. It's a little warm here for onions. So this is actually under a tree. So it gets quite a bit of shade. So we're hoping that that will help it to be okay. So this is how we do their little nesting boxes. They're not really using them yet. Oh, that's storage, sorry. But all those are the roses that come out of my garden, and mint. Just things that help just natural aromatics. And that mint keeps spiders and critters away. So there you go. And of course there's like chicken treats and then duck treats. They got the life, y'all. Here are the ducks. We already dirtied up their water, but that's kind of what ducks do. They seem to be happy. They seem to be flourishing. Yeah. Cute little ducks. There's 4 of them. The other 2 are hiding somewhere. There's a storm coming in, so they're getting a little secure spot there. Look how much they have grown. And like since let's see, maybe 6 weeks again, they are just growing fast. How crazy is that, y'all? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And until next time. Ooh, this is farming. Happy farming, y'all.